Prime Stat Lab coming at you. I've been away for a day or two. Google had to do a little bit of spanking, I guess. But I'm back. So, tonight isn't about streaks. It's about distribution relative to price. We've got one strong compression under, two rebound stability overs. Let's go one by one. Jalen Green under 18.5 points today. Okay? The market line is 18.5. Now, he is sitting around 12. Last 5? 15.4. Last 10, the average 12.4. Last 20, he's sitting somewhere around 12.5. This is a 6-point separation from the median. Recent distribution lies between 8 and 6 points. Spike games are outliers, not central tendencies. You get that? Even with the weak defensive opponent, compression at this level matters more than a matchup. I'll say it again. So, what are we missing? As of now, a confirmed starting lineup. Final minutes projection, 30 plus. The late movement of the line will move towards 17.5. Booker usage shifts. I know this is kind of some higher level stuff, and I'm sorry, but I'm looking at everything. And then the unexpected pace spike of the game, right? The game is going on, and then all of a sudden it turns into a track meet. That could really be a problem, all right? That's what I'm missing with the 18.5, all right? So, those things you have to keep in mind. Rewind this video, okay, when you're making your bets, and look at those things and start to evaluate it yourself, okay? This is a distribution compression versus price. Now, so far, if you like what you heard, I want you just to go down below, hit the like button, subscribe, all right? Even share it if you think it's legit, okay? And also turn your notifications on, so every time I come online, you will see my videos, right? And you can give your input. I like that. I like feedback, all right? The next gentleman that we have on the slate, he's actually my featured on my research board, and that's Mr. Jalen Bronson, all right? Over 2.5 rebounds. Now, honestly, this feels like it's the easiest thing ever. It does. It feels so easy, right? But once we get down to my segment, okay, we'll start realizing that not as easy as we seem. But here we go. His season median, where he averages around 3. All right? So, the last 5 games, okay, he's sitting at 80% to the over, all right? Last 10, he's sitting around 90%. Pretty good. Okay, we had a dip here, but that's okay. All right? Last 20, more than 3.6 average. But still trending good. Now, this is a stability profile. Distribution clusters at about 3 to 4 rebounds. Thin cushion, but consistent on the floor. Okay? This is not a ceiling bet. He doesn't have to go all out to get this. It's just a continuation of his role. So here we go. Here's my segment. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. What am I missing then? Okay? So the things you got to look out for with this one, final minute projection. All right? Does he play all game? Does he sit out some because of the lead, right? Watch for the line movement, right, to 3.5. Watch that, okay? Also, starting lineup confirmation. That makes a huge difference. And then, once again, late pace shift. That's always a killer. You know, it makes a difference if you're up 10 or you're down 10, right? So if you're making those late bets in the game, you want to make a late bet, just watch that pace. Watch how close it is, okay? Because that's going to make a difference also, too. All right? So, breaking the action here. If you value structure over narrative, once again, subscribe, okay? I'm trying to put some substance into this game, not narrative. The full thread breakdown will be on X. All right? Let's stay disciplined. Okay? And you can always play these on PrizePicks, NOVIG, or BETR. Links are down below. Let's get to my third prop. Jared Allen. He hasn't been on my radar all year. But when this one came, I had to take a look at it. All right? Over 8.5 rebounds. I like it. I love it. Okay? His market line is 8.5. The season median is 9. So, the last 5, he's 80% over. Last 10, he's sitting at 90. Last 20, now he's somewhere around 75%. Okay? Now, what I didn't do with the others is versus centers, okay, they're giving up an average of 12 rebounds, which ranks them 6. So that's unfavorable. All right? And then head to head, he's doing pretty good against this squad. Looks pretty good. Okay? So his recent distribution centered between 9 and 12 rebounds. Season-long hit rate is thinner. So this is short-term expansion over long-term average. Out may increase rebound variance positively with Mitchell being out. So I'm going to say it. This is my segment, although short, it's the one I love. What am I missing? Once again, final starting lineup, always key. Dean Wade's status is, what is he going to do? That makes a big difference. The line movement shifting to 9.6. Minutes confirmation. That's something that's normal, right? We don't know. The pace of the game, how it goes. If you're winning by a lot, you come out. If it's tight, you're staying in. You might play more minutes than you projected. And the same thing, game strip volatility. How's the game going to go? You know, somebody going to come off the bench and, you know, hit some threes. Or, you know, they play in a style where they're playing, you know, 2 or 3 point guards on the court, or 1 point guard and 3 shooting guards where, you know, now Jared Allen has to come off the court. You know, those things that you have to look at as well, right? So, with that being said, I'm still going with over 8.5 rebounds. My final analysis before we wrap this up: 1 compression under, right? 2 structural overs. Valid minutes, valid line movement, then execute. Median over narrative, distribution over height. All right? Execute intelligently. Less cash.